Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm here with basically the part 2 to my previous unboxing, which was Driggerous, and hopefully you've seen it by now, but if you haven't yet, I will post links below, so make sure to check that out because it explains a lot about how I got this Beyblade and why I was pretty upset when I got it. But with that being said, you can tell by the title and all that, I will be unboxing Tornado Wyvern, and it's in this packaging, which is actually really damaged. But like I said, if you want to know the full explanation of this, make sure to check out my previous video. But let's go ahead and get a close-up on this box. Alright, so hopefully you can get a close-up of the box here. And it is Random Booster Volume 6. It is the prize Beyblade for this. And it looks like somebody paid $58 for this. I'm assuming that's a different currency because actually I'd probably pay this much for this Beyblade. It's pretty rare. But yeah, this is Tornado Wyvern. It's on the front of the packaging. And if you can see right here, it does also show the owner, which is Wakia. It is his third evolution of his Beyblade. And it's really cool. So let's go ahead and check the size of the box. It just shows the other Beyblades, which aren't in this because I only got the prize. But it's overall a pretty good random booster. I'd probably recommend getting it while it's still available. This seems like it might be on the rarer side of things. So, let's open it up. Okay, and look what I just noticed, guys. This is where the QR code should go, but it is blank. Now, I think this is because the code is on a piece of cardboard rather than this. But it's still really interesting to see that. But let's put this box away, and we have the contents right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and release it from the cardboard. Probably best just to tear it open. Here we can see the sticker sheet as well as the instructions, and I will be removing these stickers because I will now stickerize my Beyblades due to popular demand. Basically, a lot of people are saying I should stickerize my Beyblades now, and I'm going to take their advice. So, yeah. Here are the stickers, the QR code, which I'll try not to show, and the instructions, but we don't need that right now. Anyway, let's move on to the Beyblade here, and it's all packed up really neatly. And of course, there are plenty of packets. With this being a random booster, it is covered in black plastic to keep it all random. So we got these black bags, and now let's remove them carefully. We got the disc, which is 4. The frame. The driver, which is completely covered in tape. I think they did this because it is freely moving, so they want to make sure that it does not move. And yeah, they did it by covering this thing in tape. Did you hear that? Yep, it's pretty freely moving. So here's the driver. And now for the layer. The really interesting part about this is that they actually covered it in another layer of plastic. And I think this is because the sub-attack ring, or I guess the free spinning layer in this, does also move a lot. So they wanted to make sure that it's secure. They gave it this really kind of cool shrink wrap. So here is the layer. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and stickerize this guy and then show you a close-up. Alright, I'm here with the close-up. So let's start with the driver though. Here is Atomic. And this driver is notorious for being used in the combo Drain Fafnir Polish Atomic. Now the reason why it's used so much is because it's basically a wider orbit, actually a much larger orbit, with also a free spinning ring around it. So this is insane. One of the cooler drivers in my opinion, but also extremely powerful as well. And I noticed that the ball is pretty unique. It has a nice little bubble inside. But I also know that there are some poorly molded atomics, but this one looks alright, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. You might have a bad atomic. But still, a really cool driver, and I can't wait to test this out. This is so cool. Alright, next we have the core disc and frame, and I put them together already, but they are Four and Glaive. So these are two older parts we've seen before. Four was on Blaze Ragnarok, and Glaive was on Christ Satan. However, they did give Glaive a nice green recolor. Overall, really cool parts. I'm a big fan of the 4 disc because of how cool it looks. And it happens to line up really nicely with the Glaive frame. And last but not least, we have the layer. And this is the God Evolution 4 Wyvern. So this is Tornado Wyvern. And the best part about this layer is the free spinning part. So this part does free spin, and it actually moves a lot. So you can tell that this will be able to deflect attacks quite easily. And looking at the plastic on top though, it seems to have gone back, and Cartomy kind of used the older design for Wyvern on this one, which is a good thing because I do prefer the original design. And the God chip is a nice kind of clear green, not as light as the driver, but still a really nice clear green with the W for Wyvern. So overall, really cool looking God layer, and it seems to be really good for the fence, especially with this free spinning part. If you look at the bottom though, the teeth do not look the best. However, they are supported really well, once again by this free spinning part, which makes it really hard to burst actually, so that's impressive. You can see those teeth right there. Yeah, they are not the best. But let's go ahead and put it together. Yeah, these teeth are really flat, but like I said, it's still hard to burst. Alright, that's it for my unboxing of Tornado Wyvern. And I have to say, this is by far one of my most favorite of the God layers. Mainly because of the free spinning part on the layer, but also this crazy driver that's actually being used a lot right now. So, would I recommend picking this up? Definitely. However, it is quite rare and expensive, so if you can, maybe even try your luck buying some random boosters. Or, if you happen to be fortunate enough, pick up a full set. You can guarantee yourself one of these. But with that being said, make sure to smash that like button, but also that notification bell down below. That will make sure that my videos reach you guys. And with that, you also want to make sure you're commenting down below your thoughts, and most importantly, subscribing if you really enjoyed the video. So, until next time guys, see ya.